Oh my goodness. Did you see that bighorn sheep come through here? And this is the Atlatl rock. Site. So this is Atlatl rock. The best way to say that is to say Atlatl real fast. Otherwise, you'll be saying Atlatl, but it's Atlatl. And the trick here is to make it up to there where the petroglyphs are. Moss, or lichen rather, growing on the sides of the rocks, I assume because of the amount of shade that it gets here. This is just a good day to be out here. There's little to no wind, so that the video won't have wind noise. That red sand is really nice. This is what we have to accomplish here to get up to that rock. And to see the petroglyphs. So if you hear heavy breathing, you'll know why. Because I'm struggling to get up to this place. We don't have many homes with stairs out here in Las Vegas. First landing, you can see some of the Atlatl campground in the distance. And there's where we came in, the dump station. And if you follow along that hill in this direction, you'll come to the White Domes area. I think it's a 5 to 8 mile hike to get there. Oh boy. And if you don't like heights, and of course these stairs you can see through, which makes you all the more nervous, at least me. Finally. Now, do you really have to put this sign up? And the answer is, of course, yes. That is why they had to add on this portion from here to here to keep people from marking and destroying the petroglyphs. Ooh, look down there. Ooh, ooh. And the scary thing is, pieces of this sandstone could fall down at any time. So let's forget about that and look at some of the petroglyphs. Of course, there are always the bighorn sheep ones. That one with the horns. And up there, now, they say they can't interpret all of these, but if you put yourself in the place of one of the earlier people here, they painted what they saw. That's why they saw a lot of bighorn sheep. I don't know what the footprint is, if it's Bigfoot or Sasquatch, but those things there that look like branches of a tree are reminiscent of Joshua trees. What the circles mean and what those people running around with their arms out, I'm not sure. But this is amazing. Then it makes you wonder if some of the wheels would represent, I don't know, wagons from that time, but they were before wagons came through here. Or maybe a camp circle. And the little curlicues obviously represent water. As you can see, the one with the Y there has the curlicue and then a Y, which would be a path down to the river. Now these are my guesses. I don't have anything that explains what these things are supposed to be. There's a herd of bighorn sheep there. So they were pretty good artists. And I wonder if that person hanging from the branch there is afraid of the bighorn sheep or something's coming after him. But then you see that ladder-like structure, which makes you think they had built a ladder up to a ledge and maybe have a shelter up there. We just don't know. And of course, there's the non-ancient people, or the Anasazi, or basket makers graffiti here. I don't know why people can't respect things like this, but that's the way it is. So, what goes up, I hope, can get down all these steps now. And if that doesn't make you dizzy looking down there, I don't know what does. Oh boy, I'm glad they have these railings. And another steep descent. And that's where we were, up there. So let's continue on down. And finally, the last tier. And back down to flat land. Good morning. After that, I guess I'll survive another day. Yeah. Well, let's move on. My objective was to do an expose on the cabins and the park, but I didn't come early enough, and tourists are out here now. But I did have Atlatl to myself. So that's good. I think people are pretty well spaced out, and the ones who are camping here for a while have already done these things, and they're just hanging out at their campsites. So let's see, the next should be the petrified log, and then the cabins. 7 Sisters, and the monument to that guy who died down in the gully.